So, last night we all saw Wrestlemania 32 in Dallas, Texas, in AT&T Stadium, 100,000 people, and it was a great night, and on the whole, a great Wrestlemania. I really liked it. I thought it was great. There were a few moments which I will get on to, a few things that did piss me off, but on the whole, I do think this was a really good Wrestlemania, and I really did enjoy it. So yeah, I did a prediction video about two weeks ago. Now here is my reaction review video. So sit back and enjoy. I'm going to give you my thoughts on all 12 matches. So yeah, let's get on started with the first match, the 3 pre-show matches we saw. Start off with Kalisto versus Ryback. Yeah, the stadium wasn't even half full. It was like 40,000 people in the stadium. It's really, I think there was a ticket problem, so while this match was taking place, the stadium was like still filling up. It was like half full. It was, and it was for the US title. That just shows what the WWE think of the US title, isn't it? But yeah, it was an alright match. Ryback dominated most of it. I like Ryback, but at the end, Kalisto got a little Salida del Sol out of nowhere, won the match, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fair enough. I wanted Ryback to win, but fair enough. I think Kalisto should keep hold of it for a bit longer. Maybe lose it to Sin Cara or Neville when they come back at so yeah. It was a decent pre-show match, even though the stadium wasn't that full. Then on to the second, a 10 Diva tag team match with Team Total Divas, who had Brie Bella, Paige, Natalya, Alicia Fox, and Eva Marie. And then we had also Team Bad, which was Lana, Naomi, Tamina, Emma, and Summer Rae, and Team Blonde. So yeah, it was an alright match. There was a few good spots in it. I really did enjoy it. There was a few very good moments in it. It was a good solid match. Eva Marie, even though she was getting booed out the building, I thought she did alright. Yeah, Lana making her ring debut, she was alright. Yeah, and Brie Bella won the match with the Brie Lock on Naomi, I think. And yeah, I think that was great because I think she's retiring too, Brie Bella. So yeah, it was a decent enough pre-show match. It was great seeing Lana and Brie Bella in the ring, and even Marie. So yeah. And then on to the third pre-show match, the Usos versus the Dudley Boys for the tag team match. Yeah, it wasn't very long. It was like 5 minutes long. wasn't great. Had a good finish though with the tables. With the Usos win, obviously, as I predicted they would. The Usos win. The Frog Splash, Devon and Bubba Ray through the tables. Great spot. So yeah, they were the three pre-show matches. And now on to the 9 main show matches I've got to talk about. Whew, it's going to be long. That kicked off WrestleMania 32 was the ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. There was Zack Ryder, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, Sin Cara, Stardust, The Miz, and Kevin Owens as the title championship. Now, this was a very good match. It went on for about 15 minutes. That's a good solid length for a ladder match. A lot of good spots in it. I think all 7 wrestlers had their moments. Like the Sin Cara jump off the ladder onto Stardust. Stardust with the Dusty Rhodes ladder. Sami Zayn, and to seeing Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens beating the crap out of each other was great. Yeah, I loved it. And Zack Ryder won. Zack Ryder is now the United WWE Intercontinental Champion. Zack Ryder! I did not see that coming. Zack Ryder is the new champion. Holy moly, I did not see that coming at all. I thought Kevin Owens was going to retain for sure, but no, they're not going to give him another title run. He's had 2. That's 2 pretty crappy title runs they've given Kevin Owens. So yeah, but still, Zack Ryder, which shocked the whole crowd. Everyone was cheering though. Woo woo woo. Great. Where's this come from? He hasn't been on Raw in ages, and all of a sudden he gets a title. He won the title like that. I'm just saying, it was a good match, but yeah, hopefully this will go on to a good title defence now with him, and we'll see who he's going to defend it against. Payback or Extreme Rules. So great. Then on to Chris Jericho against AJ Styles, which was a very good match. Went on for about 70 minutes. Very good length for a match. And yeah, just like in their Fastlane match, these two are the best technical wrestlers in the industry, I think. They put on another good match. A few good spots there and there. And Chris Jericho wins. Chris Jericho won. What? Everyone had their money on AJ Styles to win his first WrestleMania, but no. Chris Jericho won. Clean. Well, to be fair, in his defence, a lot of people have been saying this might be Chris Jericho's last WrestleMania, and he is a future Hall of Famer, so I think it is fair enough that he does go out with the win. And AJ Styles, this isn't going to be his first. This is AJ Styles. He's got plenty of WrestleManias to go. Yeah, I think he's got at least a few more WrestleManias in him, AJ Styles. So, yeah, would have been nice to see AJ Styles get a WrestleMania debut win, but Rey Mysterio didn't win his first WrestleMania. We all know what a great career he had. So, yeah. If it is true that this will be Chris Jericho's last WrestleMania match, then fair enough. And it was a good match, and plus AJ Styles to beat him on Raw and in Fastlane, so yeah, good, fair enough. And then on to the League of Nations versus the New Day. Nations, I just think it's a waste of 4 talented wrestlers in a shit tag team group against the most over tag team group in the whole of WWE, the New Day. They made a great entrance coming out of a box of Bootio cereal. It was fantastic. The crowd loved them. 100,000 just singing "New Day Rocks." They loved him. And yeah, it was an alright match. It had a few decent spots there and there, but the New Day lost. It was interference. What's his name? I've forgotten his name. The British Bullhammer hit the Bullhammer on Xavier Woods, and Sheamus went in for the Brogue Kick and won. And then I was like, what? The League of Nations won? Did not see that coming. See what I mean? The first half of the show, a lot of the matches had great matches, but pretty bad finishes. And there's another one of those coming up soon I'll talk about. Yeah, and then you're like, what? Okay. So the League of Nations are like, yeah, we're the lads. And then, boom, boom, HBK comes out. Followed by Mick Foley, brilliant. And then, Stone Cold, and the crowd goes bonkers, and I went bonkers too. I was like, Stone Cold, it was great. And then they walked the ring and beat the crap out of the League of Nations, and it was great. It was a bit random. I mean, didn't really make sense. Just okay, fair enough. I mean, they'll just have the New Day win and maybe dance with them later, but still, it was great. Seeing the League of Nations get beaten up by these 3 legends, and then the New Day come back out and they all start dancing, and then they try and get Stone Cold to dance, and Stone Cold's just like gives them a Stone Cold stunner. It was great. Seeing those 3 guys back in the ring. So yeah, that was great. That was a great shot right there. And then on to Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose in the no holds barred street fight. And this is where I was a bit disappointed. Not more than disappointed. I was just disappointed with this. I mean, to start off with, I think this was a bit too early in the running. I mean, this was meant to be one of the main event matches that's been hyped up so much. It's got Brock Lesnar in, and yeah, it's before the Diva Triple Threat match. It's before the Baron Corbin match. It's before the Rock's made his appearance. It's quite early on in the card. It was there was still a lot of matches to go. Yeah, and the match itself was a letdown. I'm sorry, it was. I love Brock Lesnar. I wanted this match to be great. I wanted this match to be literally the match of the night, but it was boring. It wasn't boring. It was too short. It was 13 minutes for a no holds barred street fight at WrestleMania. 13 minutes. No, it was way too short. And yeah, Brock just suplexed around the ring. Dean got a few little spots where he hits him with the kendo stick, whatever. But for the most part, it was just too short. This match should have been at least another 5-10 minutes longer. At least. It was too short. And yeah, Brock gets the F5's Dean on the steel chairs. It was a decent enough finish, but it should have been longer. And there should have been blood. There should have been tables. There should have been fighting out in the stands. None of that. It was just 13 minutes. A few chairs, a few kendo sticks, a few dirty deeds, a few suplexes. That's it. Disappointing. I was disappointed with that. Yeah, I wanted Dean Ambrose to win. What does that do for Brock? No, I love Brock Lesnar, but what does that do for him? Because he's going to leave now. He's gone now back to his farm for 2 to 3 months. We're not going to see Brock again till probably Battleground or SummerSlam. So, and Dean Ambrose, that's 2 losses now in a row. So, whatever. Yeah, that was that match. Disappointed. That could have been so much better. But oh well. Then on to the Divas Triple Threat match for the brand new WWE Women's Championship. That's what it should be called, not the Divas Championship. The Women's Championship. Yes. With the new belt. It's basically a white version of the WWE title belt with like a red background, which looked really good. And yes, Charlotte, Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. This was a very good match. Had a lot of good spots. Seeing Charlotte do a moonsault out of the ring was brilliant. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks both had their bits. It was a really good match. This is women's wrestling. Great. Arguably the three best divas in the WWE. Some might say Charlotte isn't that good, but whatever. It was really, really good. And everyone thought Sasha Banks was going to win, and she doesn't. Charlotte wins and retains the title. What? Charlotte? No. That was another stupid finish. Charlotte wins the match. Why? Why does Charlotte win? And it was a stupid finish too. Ric Flair. Basically, Charlotte's got the figure eight on Sasha Banks, on Becky Lynch, and she's trying to get back in the ring to stop it. Sasha Banks is, and Ric Flair's holding her back, so she can't get in the ring. So Ric Flair cheats, and Charlotte wins, and Becky taps out. No, what a shit, rubbish finish. We needed a new Divas Championship. No offence to Charlotte, she's great, but she's had the title since Night of Champions. It was time for a new diva. And everyone was rooting for Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch. And it would have been great, her holding up the title. 100,000 people cheering, Sasha, Sasha. Nope. Charlotte retains with a little help from Ric Flair. Great. Well, she better lose it soon, And I want Sasha Banks holding that title by Payback or Extreme Rules. Make it happen. Pardon me. Or there might be a rematch on Raw tonight. Fingers crossed. So yeah, then on to what I thought was the match of the night. Oh, brilliant. The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. Hell in a Cell. If Shane wins, he gets control of Raw. And if Undertaker loses, he doesn't be at WrestleMania anymore. And yeah, I thought this was a fantastic match. It was a bit slow. I thought the whole pace was a bit slow, but to be fair, Undertaker's 50, Shane McMahon's like late middle 40s, two pretty old guys in the ring, but on the whole, I thought this was a really fun match. Undertaker did dominate most of the match, but like I said in the prediction, Shane did get a few spots every now and then. The steel stairs, he did the thing he did in WrestleMania 16 with the can, the big bin, and he just the off the ring. That was great seeing that. Quite a lot of great spots. What else? Yeah, and then he cuts the barb and Taker goes through the cell, and they're outside the ring. Undertaker's on the table and Shane climbs up the cell. WrestleMania, best moment of the night, was fantastic. 25 feet up in the air, and Shane McMahon jumps down through the table. Undertaker dodges it, but he goes right through the table. What a moment. My face was just... And you see Shane doing the little cross before he jumped, because it could have ended very badly for him. But what a moment! But you knew when Undertaker dodged it, and Undertaker picked him up, and it was just like, you knew it was over. Shane had nothing left. Shane was just like, oh, wow. And Undertaker just picks him up, boom, tombstone, and he wins. And just like my prediction, I wanted Undertaker to win. I'm sorry, Shane. I do love you. I think Raw under your control would be so much better than what we've got right now. But Undertaker you can't have Undertaker's last match against Shane McMahon, I'm sorry. He needs to retire next year in Florida against John Cena. That's his retirement match right there. So yeah, I'm sorry, Shane McMahon. I'm sure you might still get to control of Raw somehow, but Undertaker had to win this match. It was, my opinion, match of the night. It was brilliant. 30 minutes long. It was a bit of a slog, but it was still great. Loved it. And then we had the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial match, which is weird seeing this second to last, considering this was in the pre-show last year, but whatever. Yeah, it was alright. Well, Mark Henry didn't win, obviously. I wanted Mark Henry to win, but as if Mark Henry... Who gives a crap about Mark Henry? Certainly not the WWE. Just, Mark Henry, please, mate, just retire. They've got no respect for you now, buddy. All you are is a jobber. That's all you are. I feel that's so... Hall of Pain was a long way away now. But yeah, Baron Corbin wins the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. It was a decent enough thing. But Baron Corbin wins from the big guy from NXT. I think he was the right guy to win it. He's big. Just building up NXT as well. So yeah, I think he was the right guy to win it. Apart from Mark Henry, of course. And yeah, fair enough. And then on to, before the main event match, The Rock comes out. I was wondering where he was going to come out, because he's hyped him up so much. But yeah, out he comes with a flamethrower, a bit weird, but still, lights up his name, The Rock, on the stage, which looked really awesome. He comes down, does his own thing. The Rock has come back to Dallas, Texas. And then he announces the attendance record, basically saying 101,000 fans packed into AT&T Stadium. Break the attendance record, yeah, Rocky. And then out comes Bray Wyatt. And I was like, holy crap, Bray Wyatt and The Rock. I never thought I'd ever see that. Bray Wyatt and The Rock in the same ring. And it's pretty funny. Bray Wyatt does this thing of, I will eviscerate you. And then The Rock digs into Bray Wyatt a little bit. He's like, hey, I like you, dude. I like you. You're great. You've got it all. And the fans are really clapping. So I was like, oh, The Rock's building up Bray Wyatt here. And then they do a match. The Rock just strips out of his gear. And he's got his ring gear underneath his clothes. And that was fantastic. The crowd went nuts. Just seeing The Rock in his ring gear again. He just goes, it's time for a match. And he just does that. Takes off his all stuff, and he's got his ring gear, his boots, and he puts on his elbow pads, and he's like, let's do this. And he doesn't like Bray Wyatt, he fights Eric Rowan, and he beats him in 6 seconds, just as a rock bottom, a Wrestlemania record. Fair enough. And yeah, then the Wyatts crowd around the ring, and Brock's like, crowd, just like they always do, they crowd around the ring, like they did with Brock and Undertaker and Kane. Now they do it to The Rock. And yeah, and you think, oh no, The Rock's gonna get his ass kicked, and then John Cena comes out. I did not see that, and the crowd went pretty nuts. I mean, they were happy to see him, which was surprising. I thought he'd get booed, but no, they were happy to see John Cena. He came out, he helps The Rock, he does a little 5-knuckle shuffle on Bray Wyatt. The Rock does a people's elbow on Bray Wyatt, and yeah, The Rock and John Cena, that was pretty great to seeing that. Those two having two great WrestleMania matches, 28 and 29 back-to-backs in the ring together as allies against the Wyatt family for a bit. That was great. So yeah, is John Cena back from injury now, or was that just a little thing? I think he's still got a bit to go yet, because he only did a knuckle shuffle, he didn't do an AA or anything, so maybe he's not fully fit yet, but he's close. But yeah, it was great seeing John Cena back. I mean, you couldn't have had a WrestleMania without John Cena. He had to make some sort of appearance. I mean, come on. He's been at every single WrestleMania since 20, so he had to make some sort of appearance. And on to the main event match. Roman Reigns versus Triple H. And just as I was predicted, Roman Reigns got booed throughout most of the match. And whenever Triple H got any sort of offence, he was getting cheered like a hero. It was just like the main event last year. Brock was getting absolutely cheered like a hero, everything he did. And Roman was just getting booed everything he did. You know it's fucked up when they're booing the man they're meant to be cheering, the babyface, and they're cheering the guy they're meant to be booing, the heel. You know something's wrong when they're doing that. Yeah, honestly, I don't think Reigns got booed as much as I thought he would. But I hear the WWE really mixed out the audio, so you couldn't hear it as much. But apparently, the fans who were there, it was really bad. Like they were booing him really badly. And yeah, the match was good. I thought Triple H, like I said, he's still got a Triple H, even though he's getting on a bit now. It was a decent enough match. It went on for about 27 minutes. It was a pretty long match, but yeah, both guys got some good spots. I mean, seeing Stephanie McMahon get speared, that was Christmas right there. That was great. And then Roman Reigns spearing Triple H through the barricade. That was great. And yeah, and then obviously, so obvious end, Roman Reigns spears Triple H, 1, 2, 3, and your 3-time WWE champion, and in 5 friggin' months, Roman Reigns, and he holds up the title to pretty much he got cheered. From what I hear, I was watching it, I could hear cheers. If that's not what happened, if he would when he won it, all I could hear was I couldn't hear any boos when he won the title. But yeah, and Roman Reigns won just like I knew he would. It was obvious. So yeah, hopefully he'll keep that warm till Seth Rollins comes back. Or Cesaro. Oh yeah, Cesaro, please. So yeah, WrestleMania 32, on the whole, it was a great event. I loved it. The Hell in a Cell match was fantastic. The main event match had its fun spots, even though it was very predictable. The Triple Threat match was great, although Charlotte won. Seeing The Rock back with John Cena, that was great. The League of Nations getting beaten up by Stone Cold, Mick Foley, and Shawn Michaels, that was great. Chris Jericho and AJ Styles, great match. Rubbish finish. But Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose, that was disappointing. I was disappointing. Just disappointing, that was. But on the whole, I did think this was a very good WrestleMania. I did enjoy it more than WrestleMania last year. I do think, yes, this was a great WrestleMania. 100,000 people. And yeah, I think this was a better WrestleMania than last year. I enjoyed it more. And yeah, I can't wait to see what happens on Raw now, because the Raw after WrestleMania is always one of the best Raws of the year. I think we're going to see a debut from maybe Bayley, Samoa Joe, Cena might come back. Cesaro's going to come back. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be great. Maybe even Goldberg. So yeah, I can't wait for Monday Night Raw tonight. What did you think of WrestleMania 32, guys? Comment below. Let me know. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Till then, guys, take care. Stay awesome.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come